What's going on, everyone? What's up, Cat the Gamer? And we are back with some more Trails through Daybreak. So, uh, I want to apologize ahead of time. I know I kind of took a bit of a
Alrighty.
break from this game, but I was really, really trying hard to finish up uh, Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It was a lot going on. I was trying to power through a lot of it. Um, but I'm gonna be knocking out a bunch of videos on this now, trying to get it done before the second one comes out, and then give that a playthrough, and just finish up some stuff that it's just been lingering on my channel. But I just been working and have had a lot of time, but I got deep into Final Fantasy and was trying to get it done, and just honestly lost track of time on a lot of things. But we're getting right back to it, and we're gonna continue on with the
Well,
rest of the story. All right, I think I was, if I remember right, I think I just need to end the night here because yeah, should I call it a night? Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day, so I should probably turn in soon. But if you're new to the channel, tap that like button for you, boy. Subscribe if you haven't. We're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. It should take us to the next day, I think. Wait, what's this? Would you care to join me for a tea party in Riverside? Man, always got people running around at her beck and call. Still, who am I to say no to an invitation? Hmm. Wonder who that was. I think we could have guessed that.
I'm glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
Apologize if this is coming in loud. It sounds loud on my end. Let me try to turn it. It seems like it's. I don't know. Can't really tell. Okay, but just let me know in the comments if it's too loud. Yeah, the forecast clear skies all day for the southeast. But should you even be out this late? You just told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves, new and old alike.
Yeah, whatever you say. It has been a while, huh, kitty? Or would you rather be called, rather I called you Ren Bright these days?
Call me whatever you like, though I am pretty used to my new name now.
And there she is, Ren Bright.
It's really good to see you too, Spriggan.
Man, when you really just see the journey she's kind of like from becoming from this little sadistic child that was, twisted because of things that happened to her when she was young, and seeing like the calm spirit that she is now, and how, it's amazing to see it.
I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
I had no idea she was going to know Van in this game. Nah, no need to go out of your way just because you're a former client. Hell, I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have my current office in it or anything. And I mean, we have kind of crossed paths since. Like with that case with the pampered politician's son.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Glad to hear it. Man, 5 years since we first met though. That introduction letter from the Maester, huh? Where does time go? Indeed, you really helped shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Not to mention helping the Maester with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossville. I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of a history on them too. Is he talking about Swin and God damn, I can't think of their names right now. What is the girl's name? It starts with an N. I literally can't think of her name right now. Jesus, I can't believe I forgot her name. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when that gift showed up. Oh, the turbocharger? I'm glad you're enjoying it. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know? She's talking about Tita? Hold on, really? I could tell it was pretty high tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. Well, I heard that you were a solving mess after Walter turned your old truck inside out. So I thought maybe you could use a little pick me up, you know, for old time's sake. Sheesh, that figures. Still, I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. They've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. That is true. There's a lot of people that has been leaving the society. Just so long as they don't come looking for my help. You I can handle, but those other wackos, no thanks. But you have such a natural talent for attracting them. He actually kind of does. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I'm just a normal, upstanding citizen. What I do to deserve this? Protest all you like, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you've got another vicious young woman looking up to get your hands on you. Ooh, how dreadful. Damn, she just showed up out of nowhere.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
Oh boy. And such perfect timing, too. Thank you for making the time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Think nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
You're Renee's boss, right? I heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the flying swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was the lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
Kilika.
My name is Kilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright. Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt. I'm sure he's told you a lot about me, huh?
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
Haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Miss Ron. It's been, what, 4 years now? Same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with each other, with one another, Miss Bright. I'm glad we have a chance to catch up. Of course, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arkwright. It's getting to be a bit more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Sylphid along after all.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
Ah, there he is. I didn't think I could see them together. I should think that's obvious then. And I had hoped you to be more punctual, considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could.
So if you don't know, Zen and Kilika grew up together. They used to practice martial arts at the same school. I think was it her father or grandfather ran? I forget which one it was. And Walter was there too. Walter is part of society now, and all three of them kind of grew up practicing martial arts together. Well, Walter went down kind of a darker path, and it's almost like Akuma or some shit. It's like he went down this darker path and everything like that, and him and Zen have kind of always been at odds with each other. And Zen, has like feelings for Kilika, but then it's like weird because I don't really know. There's really no context there. It's just strange. It's like you can see the feelings are there between the two of them, but it's at least from my point of view. But yeah. So I think the martial arts they practice is Taito. So Taito I think it was. All of them did it.
I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
It's good to see you again too. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been about 1.5 years since we last met up in person.
Oh yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it? Man, You've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grancel all those years ago.
Yep, she was. Oh, right. I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot. Eesh, you were something else, kid. Well, everything happens for a reason, they say. We shouldn't be here talking now, if it wasn't for that. I mean, we wouldn't be talking here now, I'm sorry. Oh, now I see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. Should have known you already had company. Now, don't give me that jealous look, Zen. It's less cute. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. Bro thought he was gonna meet her alone for some nightcap action. You two might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks like not much has changed since your days back at the dojo. You sure you really need help from a guy like me? Oh, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since Fee got here. We're gonna need the help. We're gonna need the help for a while, I think. You're extremely well connected too. I'm told you even have ties to another Taito student. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about that before you got here. It's like he fits right in, no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's he's like a singularity. Yeah, if you want to know something, Arkwright's your guy. Hey, lay off with the singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen, okay? And just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as a dire wolf or is it Cal? Sal? It's Sal. I think it was Sal. But you're still a major pain in my ass. Can't say I don't get what you're coming from, where you come from. So what's the plan? I've got a reservation not too long from now at a restaurant near here. You coming, Killica? Of course. I think I've played my part here. I'll see you both again sometime. Take care of Tharbad. Sheesh. Is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? That aside, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet, after all, huh? We do work together sometimes, but I'm not a bracer like my siblings, after all. I just do what I can to help and try to offer them my knowledge if I know it'll help the people I care for. I've long wondered why she just wouldn't become a full bracer, but I think it's because I think she just wants to they come into contact a lot with the society, and I just think that she wants to try to distance herself from all that shit and try to have a normal life, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. It's a lot of bad memories caught up in that shit for her, so I think being away from it is actually like done her well. So both in the Borough and in Crossbell. I've been adding a lot of people here in Calvert to that list too lately. It's good to hear. Well, I should be getting home. Stella and Joshua will be wondering where I've gotten to. I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you. I'll do what I can. Though, aren't the Brights back in the Borough? You going all the way back there, just like that? Oh, yes, of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. That was a little weird. I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cusp of adulthood should be a little more focused. I think you're giving adults a little too much credit there, kiddo. There goes the head pat.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost and trying to find your place in the world. I'd only just finished my training and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan.
Interesting.
I'll admit I kept you safe for a while and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you.
I'm trying to pinpoint the time frame of that because she started living with the Brights around that age. So I don't know if it was because there was a time after she was searching for it was like she was searching, what was she searching for? She kind of distanced away from the society, and she was searching for something to help Potomatter. I forgot exactly what it was. Damn, I need to brush back up on this shit. Yeah, well, that's where I'm glad they're remaking the first one. Damn, like I've been away from it for too long. I'm like, man, it's so many storylines though, so many things to remember. I remember like the biggest things about her storyline, but there's small, little intricate parts and parts that things that took place off screen. Like there was never no mention of Van off screen with her, and he said that he found her. So,
Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, a whole new family, all on your own. You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
well said.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
All
Oh,
right, now.
Guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear dorm mate?
Yeah.
You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way.
I
think he needs to hear stuff like this, though.
If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again.
A little hard at the end. All right.
And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Don't watch her walk away. Don't watch her walk away.
Yeah. Good night.
Girl's too young, man.
Man, she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done. I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Yeah, Van getting caught up on these youngins, man. He needs to just chill back a little bit. Oh boy. All right. On the 4th, on the morning of the second day of the 5-day weekend, Van contacted Nina to confirm that they would be accepting her request. Their goal was to be in Tharbad in time for morning the next day, which would require setting off the night before. As such, they all had to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office. Oh yeah, sorry, I got it like a little cold, so yeah, sorry for the sniffing, snorting and stuff. Like, yeah, it's brutal. I think I beat out the worst part of it though, so didn't take too long. I'm jealous. I want to go to the film festy too. You get to meet famous people, right? We're not going for fun, you know. This is real work hours here. This is quite exciting though. You never really know. We really might meet lots of famous people. You're right. We'll be meeting Nina for sure. And she had a really unique aura, I guess. Oh look, I'm trying real hard to play the game and just like, why they got the girl ass just right there, like in pure view for you to see? It's like, oh my god, man! Just saying, man. There's some big ass bowls of food too. And Paulette is just like right there, just double cheeked up. It's crazy. Tharbad's a good 8 hours by car, isn't it? It's quite a drive. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you I can't even say my words. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you can. This game, these people be knowing what they be doing in this game, man. Thank you, Paulette. Then time for a drink to liven up. You absolute dumbass. Don't tell me you forgot you already renewed your license. I mean, you renewed your license already. You people couldn't stay serious if your lives depended on you, could you? I don't know what job you taking on that's taking you to Tharbad, but please do take care. I think Paulette's a nice chick. Like, if he wanted to settle down, I could see it doing with Paulette and humans. Like, she's just cute as a button. All right, can't say I ain't nervous, but you try taking the wheel to where I'll eat it. Oh my God, you gonna let him drive? Let's see you put those driving chops you showed riding red stars around Longport. Shit, into practice. May Winty? I don't know what you mean by that. I got this. Ingrid Red Star. It's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I can drive this baby more smoothly than a shaking handed codger like you. That's fucked up. This is gonna be your first and only warning, kid. You end up scratching her or veering us into a ticket, and you're gonna be in the trunk the rest of the way. Sweets really aren't the only thing you're picking. You're picky about, huh? Like cars and saunas, the essentials of life. Still, it sounds like as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine. Why does someone have to call me now? Wait a sec. I'd rather not take this in front of them, but I guess I ain't got no choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Oh.
Oh, so this is another party member. I cannot think of her name right now, but she becomes a future party member. Huh? Damn. Didn't think it'd be from a chick. A weirdly dressed one, too.
I see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
Nah, it's cool. But sorry. If you had something you wanted to run through with me, this ain't a good time. We're gonna be out of town for a while. Can't wait till I get back.
Oh, I see.
Should have given you a call myself, to be honest. But this was a real last minute thing.
Not at all. What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me.
Does it say reset down at the bottom? I don't remember that. I don't know if that's a name or not. I don't know.
And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned.
So this is service
I
provider.
am deeply worried on a personal level too, considering I am charged with your care.
I mean, I'm grateful, but anyway, we'll only be away for a few days. I'll call you once things settle down afterwards. See you. What the hell is that?
Oh, please wait!
What the hell is that all about? That is so odd. Look at Anya's face. Why are you all looking at me like that? She doesn't work in some sleazy shop or whatever, okay? You sure about that? Sounded like she was talking to her favorite customer from where I'm standing. And what the hell gave you that impression? I don't know what this sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super pretty. The fairy is just completely aloof. Her outfit was really cute too. It looked like a maid outfit, which, yes, did make me wonder what service she provides while being charged with your care. Great. The people who make this game, man. Yeah, let's just get going, okay? There's Paulette, just double cheeked up. Paulette with the yams, man. I never thought Aaron would be such a great driver. His smooth driving skills are off the charts. He's really giving Van a run for his money. See? Told you I kick ass behind the wheel. Only thing I hate more than a smug little shit is a smug little shit with talent. I'll admit, this isn't a bad ride. I can see why you're always raving about her. It's like it's something to driving. Just gotta stay in your fucking lane and not hit the other cars. She's smooth, customizable, and comfy. I can also make sharp turns without a hitch. I've always been a Red Star kind of guy. But I'm coming around to Ingrid. I'll make a convert out of you yet. Of the four main brands, they're the best in the vine. I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of me. Burn in hell. Great. I really like the little brother, big brother thing going on between these two. Like the back and forth. Like I thought Aaron was gonna be like super annoying. Don't get me wrong, he has his annoying moments, but the way they kind of they play it back and forth with each other is pretty funny. Anyway, I'll let you stay on the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be in Tharbad by sunrise. Then we can meet up with Nina. I'm curious to find out what we signed up for. Me too. It must involve the Genesis somehow, but that's about all we know for sure. Sound like these when I wish we could glean more insight from them when they're glowing. Hey, don't go beating yourself up. I've been wondering though, how does the glowing thing even work? Good question. Goddess only knows. Those things might not be indecipherable enigmas like artifacts, but we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe there's a pattern for when they light up. Won't they go off when Almada's pulling shit? Could they be in Tharbad? Yeah, he's got a bit of a point now that I think about it. I had my contacts look into that, but they haven't found a trace of them there. Still, they could have been the ones who sent those threat letters out. Fingers crossed that isn't the case. I'll bet it isn't. The approach is too soft and roundabout for them. Not to mention, they don't have anything to gain by obstructing the festival. At least, not the one in Tharbad. Maybe they had a reason to stop the one in Mesodom, since they're headquartered there. Nah, last I heard, they moved out of Mesodom a long time ago. The people responsible for stopping the last festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened it, started a fire. Whole thing was canceled just as a precaution. What? For real? And here I thought those racist bastards were a dying breed. I'd love to wipe the floor with those shit sayings. Say, Van, you really do trust Dingo, don't you? Even if his job is bigger than what we normally do. You heard Nina out because of his recommendation. We go way back as long. I've known him since I was first starting out as a fixer. It's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me jobs, and I feed him info I pick up. Speaking of info, he knows Jack too, right? You guys are in cahoots with a lot of colorful characters, huh? There's Ramadi too. Dingo is definitely the most outstanding one of them, that's for sure. Doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust if you ask me. He seems really well connected too. He even knows Nina. Wasn't it him who arranged for our 4 SPGs in Tharbad too? He's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got so many acquaintances out there. And he's got that rep as a journalist who turned down the Pulitzer. Really? But the Pulitzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive. How the hell did a small-time dude at a gossip mag get it running for that? Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. He's going to be in Tharbad starting on the second day. We're there to cover the festival. So you ought to be able to count on him to round up some leads for us. Okay. Alright. And we are headed to Tharbad. So it's the, kind of the same thing. We got to go to all the shops and look around. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn so loud. It's okay to go to sleep if you want to get some shut eye, The seats all reclined. Damn, in even the back of the truck? Man, please, I'd have been asleep. So you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure the seatbelt's nice and tight first. You don't even like to have a seatbelt on. None of us would mind if you got some rest too, by the way. We passed a number of pit stops already. Don't worry about me. I'm used to long drives like these. If I really need it that bad, I'll just let this little punk take over. Works for me. I'm still young, so I can actually do all-nighters. That's funny as hell. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, do people really not drink camel's milk in the Republic? Kind of like off the wall question is that I hate road trips. Like I'm probably like a very weird person in that regard. Like I just cannot stand being in the damn car for that damn long. Like if it's a trip and it's like over 2 hours for me, I start getting like fucking irritated. Like I just can't sit in traffic that long, or like I hate driving for that long. Like it just I don't know what it is about like doing that. It just becomes tiring. It's just seeing goddamn trees pass by, and it's like I don't know. I really can't stand it. Like I drive like with my family places, and it's like we got these long drives because my kids compete taekwondo competition, so we don't drive super far, but we do drive stuff that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, and it's just like I hold it in, but I'd be like fucking frustrated. I cannot stand road trips anywhere. I just can't. Like driving somewhere like hey, 15 minutes, 20 minutes is cool. Like man, but when I'm in the car for like an hour, 2 hours, like I just get real quiet because I start to just get irritated. I can't stand it. But if I sleep, like if somebody else is driving, I can sleep through one. That's it. You might hear me snoring or some shit though. Was it the story about the Mafita that made you want to ask that? But that's right. You don't see camels much outside of the Central East. Did you used to drink it back at home or something? Nope. Our village is at the base of a mountain, so we don't keep any camels back home either. Why you ask this question then? I just had some during a few of our trips. It tasted so good though. It's much thicker than cows and sheep milk. That doesn't really sound good. Ugh. I wonder if it's like a kumis. That's good stuff. What the hell is that? Make me want to try it now. Camel's milk is supposed to be really valuable since they don't produce much of it. I never tried any myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for people who are allergic to cow's milk. It's much higher in protein, vitamins, and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. They also say it's tough to bake with though, so kind of surprising that someone would try making chocolate with it. You're an encyclopedia for the weirdest shit. You guys hauled your asses over the longboard because Sal bribed him with sweets too, right? We're so screwed if Almada learns his weak point. You make a good point. I guess we'll have to learn how to make even nicer confections to keep them loyal to us. I can't always be bought, you know. I don't know. I disagree. So far, your ass been doing all this shit for sweets. Changing topics. He just seems like such a lovely person on top of her already being a talented actress, doesn't she? She's only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. Yeah, she stood her ground even when those monsters all showed up. She's not a warrior, but she did have this noble kind of aura to her. Yeah, quite a woman. Not much like your average Easterner either. I don't think she's from Longport, is she? No, but it's not like every Easterner in this part of the world comes from Longport. This is a lot of goddamn dialogue right now. We've got a long lie. I mean, I get like I'm cool with the bonding stuff. It's like I'm like, damn, this is a lot of dialogue just happening right here. And Eastern Calvert and a place like the Eastern Quarter over the Crossville out west, to name two big hubs. And she's deliberately gone out of her way to present herself as more white too. Not judging, to make it clear, that's her call to make. I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a Calvert problem, a delicate one. After the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race, and culture were all abolished. Our Constitution makes it possible for us to all live in harmony with one another. Wouldn't that be a beautiful place if it was actually really, really like that? As much as people try to act like racism doesn't exist, it does, heavily does. And to a certain extent, we do, at least on the surface. Oh, do you all mean the racial terrorism that's happening? Prejudice runs real deep in Calvert. There isn't much in Longport, but up north, oh boy. You got white supremacists stuck in Calvert's past who raised some hell with Easterners and Central Easterners sometimes too. This is the first time I'm really hearing about how I don't think I've ever seen white supremacists being said in this whole entire series. So hearing this is like crazy. But I mean, we are in Calvert, and Calvert's very different from Erebonia, which is where all the other games have taken place. So it's weird hearing this. It's crazy. Things came to a head when Crossbell tried declaring for its independence, and during the economic crisis that followed. But it's calmed down some since. I had no idea that had a lot that had some racism thing to do with it. Like, I mean, I thought it was just a bunch of stupid assholes just trying to take over. But damn. So that's only because Calvert's been basking in the prosperity of the Empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that's not the case. Of course, Hayaway's never taken it lying down. They hit back hard. So there was that too. It's not all one-sided. Huh? That's pretty mature to take for you. Oh, shut up. I just hate stereotypes. That's all. I agree with you there. We're all individuals. It's just a shame that a lot of people in this world can't see others that way. If you are new to my channel, or if you listen to my channel, like, please treat people as you would treat anyone else. Like, we're all people. We all bleed blood. We all die. Like, just be, kind and courteous to people. And, it comes back to you tenfold. Just had to put that out there. There's nothing wrong with being nice. Central Easterners have a lot of mirror, so that adds to the friction too. They've contributed a good amount to Calvert's development in technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Verne and the Basel Institute of Science have become as big as they are. And it's not just financial investments. It's well known that one of my great-grandfather's three disciples, my great-grandfather's three disciples has a Central Eastern background. Professor Hamilton, if you know the name. Oh yeah, I've heard of her before. Still, it's sad to think that there are those out there who hate any contribution made just because of the people who made it. I guess I still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? The younger crowd doesn't really dwell as much on where people come from, though. I say keep it that way as you grow. Us oldies will be watching over you with pride as we sip our tea. You're not much older than us, Don't throw your back out just yet, Gramps. It's a job. I'm sorry, man. Stupid. It's a job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can have a smooth ride. You paved your own damn road, and calling me old fart is bad enough. So that's a lot of dialogue there about like racism and different things like that. I had no idea Calvert was like gonna be like that. That's crazy. Man, they're a tough bunch. But they all look their age when they're asleep. Hard to believe we used to be like this too. Oh, I didn't know that.
These are some troubled times, and I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on.
It almost seems like when they show like the past of like him and oh shit, why can't I think of her name now? Good lord, I've been away from this game too long. But her, like him and Renee, and what is her damn name? I can't think of her name. I'm sorry. Damn. Hell. I'm trying to think of her name. Elaine. Damn, I can't even think of her name for a minute. But Elaine, him, and Renee. It almost seems like Renee may have had feelings for Elaine. I don't know. He kind of always is like looking at them together. I don't know. It's kind of. I don't know. Maybe that created a little bit of.
But I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way. So you don't go off the rails like I did.
Bro is way too hard on himself. Hey, finally awake, huh? Morning, Van. Last night, did you, Oh, we're in the Shirin Desert. I read about it in one of my textbooks. You know, I kind of dig it. We just entered the desert proper. We'll get into Tharbad in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm bushed. You take over, number 3. Sweet Adios. How in the hell can he just pass out right there like it's nothing? It's like he's still in puberty or something. Hey, rest is important. Conking out on demand is a skill to have. He really did drive a lot. No wonder he's so tired. There sure are a lot of cars on the road. They must be traveling to the film festival. Now the old man sawing logs, nothing stopping me from putting the pedal to the metal and seeing how fast this sucker can go. Well, looks like it's ticket time. How about no? Let's just get to Tharbad in one piece, please. Let's see. According to this map, yep, like Van said, we're about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity. That must be Tharbad, all right.
It's about to get really interesting. It's almost like they're going to Saudi Arabia. Wow, a waterfall in the middle of town. Pretty wild, right? Apparently the water is pumped in straight from the oasis. Looks like a lot of tourists running around here. Anyway, where am I parking this bad boy? Take a right, pull in the big old parking lot. Oh, sorry. I got us a spot booked there. Will do. This has been like almost 40 minutes of dialogue. Well, over 40 minutes. Here at last. Van, are you gonna be alright? You only slept for an hour. I'll manage. Used to it at this point. You can sure tell we're in the desert though. Barely morning, it's already hotter than Gehenna. It's only gonna get hotter throughout the day too. And then nighttime hits and the temperature crashes like a bus. We're meeting our client at noon, yeah? We'll say we cool off at the casino. Yeah, in your dreams, kid. We need to check in on the end first. Once we drop off our luggage, it'll be time for us to limber up. Place we're staying at is a cultural district, right? Yeah, if memory serves, it should be... We want to go that way then. Yeah, what are we waiting for? Well, let's get to it. Well, shit. Trying to think something. All right. So. Sheesh. I don't know. All right. Well. What
Whoops.
happens? Okay, can't do that. Just trying to check the place out a little bit. What up, bro? Welcome to Tharbad. I'll be sure to look after your truck while it's parked there. Okay, okay. Yeah, bro. We good.
Not this way. Whoops.
They won't even let you go inside there. And you know people want to explore a new place.
That big-ass building must be the place.
It's called the Al Jumeirah Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there later.
Oh, the big right over there? Okay.
I can't wait to see it up close.
Looking to buy something?
Let's see what you got, buddy. Some kebabs.
See you again.
Well, you'll have to wait a little longer.
Looking to buy something? See you again.
Let's keep moving. Not this way.
Yep, they're not gonna let us do it. We got no choice. Okay.
Central Eastern culture is so fascinating.
Hell yeah. I like this place already. All the hustle and bustle, my kind of scene. Tharbad's famous for its bazaar. The last time I came here, I remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I'd love to see some of that. Hey, I recognize those things. Don't you smoke stuff out of them? That's right, I've read about them before. They're hookahs, traditional devices that came from the Central East. Right, can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn and we need to check in first. It should be just past that sign over there. Oh, hey.
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Okay, right behind you.
All right, two hotties. Fairy, it's so good to see you. How you been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hollow. Oh, I see. This must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the Krugers stayed before. It's neat to see it again. Fate has a way of bringing people together like that. Anyway, welcome to Tharbad, everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you to where you'll be staying. Follow me. Glad to hear it. After you. I see. So you're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown so much in just a year. Oh, it's no big deal, really. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Agnes to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. Please, it's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. Our fairy is a quick study. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. So, you're a boss, right? Make sure you do your job too, and look after her. Look after her well. Sorry, got it. Well, damn. Well, somebody thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always been really nice to me. This will make for a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean, and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now. That's it. Dingo says he's done getting us some 4 SVGs ready too. Let's take our time resolving whichever ones catch our eye, and then head to the Almeria? I want to get this right. Alumera Hotel in the entertainment district by noon. Sounds good to me. Great. Then off to work we go. All right.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
So, let's see.
I think there's one in the bazaar.
I mean, we have literally. It has literally been like 50 minutes already of just dialogue and getting here. Good lord. I apologize for that. Didn't think it was going to take up almost a whole video of dialogue. I tried to go as fast as I could through the dialogue, but didn't change much of any damn thing.
Looking is always free, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the hummus. One of each thing that we don't have, of course. Alright. I don't even think there's anything I could sell.
Come back for more anytime.
Did we cook this already? Huh. Or maybe we just need to eat it. And then, because I got that one, and we got this one, of course, to learn.
Got it! I'll try my hardest. I did a taste test first.
Okay. It's not a bad one. Alright. But I'm gonna go ahead and end here before we really get going. Hey, what up, Camel? What you doing, bro? Not bad on the artwork on this thing.
Well,
Oh, look at them getting it on down there. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I get it, bro. You would think that the girl over here would be the dude with no rhythm, and the dude swaying his hips would be the chick. I think they need to swap that out, cause she looking like I'm just trying to like do this thing, and my boy look a little sassy over here. It's not good at all. All right, I'm gonna end here. When we come back, we'll be going around and basically doing the rounds that we normally do, and we go to a new place and checking on new things and everything. I normally would do it off screen, just buying stuff and everything, but you just never know when you'll run into a cutscene on here or something like that. And I want you guys to be able to see everything in the game. But yeah, I think my equipment is all good. I remember checking in and doing like a bunch of stuff with orbits and things like that. I'll just kind of show you their lineups, but I think everything is all right for the most part, and we'll just get things as we go along, see what's going on in the rest of the store when we come back. But thank y'all for rocking with me. Sorry this video was taken up with them getting here, but yeah, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. But thank y'all as always. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.